On March 2nd, 2020, Germantown and East Nashville were on the rise, experiencing a time of unprecedented growth. But Mother Nature brought them to their knees.
Right after the 10 o'clock news ended, there was one storm that just fired really quickly west of Carroll County, and I remember looking at Henry and saying, I don't like this one.
At 12:40 on the morning of March 3rd, what was to become the sixth costliest tornado in U.S. history arrived right here at our back door. This is where meteorologist Henry Rothenberg and photographer Dan Blommel were standing, and this is what they saw.
Power flash right there. The tornado is coming. All right, Dan. There it is. Go inside. No, get inside, folks. This is moving by the Channel 5 area as we speak.
We are here because of the people that we serve. If there's a job to do, there's a job to do.
This is the inside of the tornado right now. If you were with Dan Blommel and I, this is the tornado.
At that point, I remember thinking to myself, my job is give people that extreme visual that this is happening.
You could feel the electrical system in our building almost sort of shudder.
We have lost lights in the studio.
I immediately grabbed my laptop, ran up the stairs.
So I was trying to assess what was happening in the building. Were we off the air?
It has now crossed downtown. It is moving into the East Nashville area.
If it's on top of us, that's what we need to be able to at least tell people to take cover.
Get yourself in the bathtub, put your hands over the back of your head, and cover your head.
And I'm just tweeting, Nashville needs to be in their safe place.
I knew as long as I kept communicating where it was, that we were broadcasting.
If you know someone that lives in this area, you tell them to get down.
And it doesn't erase the 25 beautiful faces that we're never gonna see again. But I'm so glad it wasn't more.
We are at the corner of Rosa Parks and Jefferson, right in Germantown, and I will be honest with you, I have never seen damage quite like this.
As soon as I realized that it was on the ground in downtown Nashville, I grabbed my things and I went to work.
First responders are just getting here. People are kind of coming out of their homes.
He was like, you can't go into work. And I said, I have to.
One of our producers, I'm just reading this information as I'm getting it, he was hit while he was driving in. He is okay. He and others on the road had to crawl under cars to take shelter as the tornado passed.
It was right here. Wait, was this your car? Okay, I didn't realize that this was where you were. This is our producer, Whit, who is over here. You doing okay?
Yeah, this auto zone is basically gone, so I'm super lucky to be alive.
Are you okay in there? Yeah, we're good. You're okay? Okay.
When you're the first person to get to the scene of a disaster,
Ma'am, are you okay?
you are trying to do your job, but you also have a responsibility to make sure that people are okay.
Moments after the tornado hit Germantown, it came here to East Nashville. The Basement East, a popular live music venue, was gutted by the tornado, except for this wall. This mural was painted long before the tornado, and for good reason. Nashvillians have a long history of helping their neighbors.
I don't know who these people are. They just came down the street and asked that I need some help. They helping me.
The damage path of these tornadoes grew to 2/3 of a mile wide and traveled 60 miles on the ground.
For every person who came out with a chainsaw, countless more watched News Channel 5's coverage, looking to help in their own way.
23 News Channel 5 reporters chronicled the damage that day, and before the sun set, a disaster recovery fund was up and running.
News Channel 5 called our partners at the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee and spread the word. Donations came pouring in.
We try to do things quickly because we know right after disaster, people want to know right away, how can I help? Where can I give?
3 days following the tornadoes, the first grants were distributed to those in need, and they continue even today.
In all, News Channel 5 helped the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee raise $12.5 million for tornado victims. It also reinforced what we've always believed. If you give people the means to do good, they will.
There are many ways to label what we do in our community and how we contribute.
We just think of it as who we are.
We are News Channel 5.